Hi everyone, and welcome back to Crowns and Sashes magazine. Today we are interviewing our brand new team member, which is very exciting. And Sarah. And Sarah, would you like to introduce yourself to everyone?
Hi, I'm Sarah Lane. I think more people know me as Mama Lane these days. And for the first time, I'm competing in UK's National Miss in the Classic division, and I'm representing Newcastle.
Oh, congratulations. It's going to be amazing seeing you on stage. I know we had like a little conversation beforehand saying why you entered. And I just think it's incredible. I'm so excited for you. And I'm hoping to be at the final to support you, because I know Faith, who does some of our social media, along with Taylor, she's competing in UK National Miss as well. So it's all very exciting. So obviously I know why you entered pageants after watching Harriet for so many years. But what made you actually enter pageants?
So absolutely, I've always been pageant mom, happy on the other side of the handbag, just passing out snacks and what have you. But it was last year at Crown Camp. It was kind of a watershed moment for me with the classic side of things. And there was a couple of ladies who, that we have this thing called Pitch Perfect, and it's about that you actually have to pitch your charity and what your platform is. And there was a couple of women who were pitching about what they did and what they were getting from pageants and how they wanted to give back. And I actually was in tears, but not because I was sad, but I was just so moved by actually everything they were getting from it. And I was just like, how can I do that and not go and actually experience it? So yeah, here I am. The euphoria brought me this far. So.
I love it. I think it's amazing. And now you're on your list, I think the first ever pageant agony aunt, official one anyway. So for those that haven't seen the update, obviously Sarah's joining us, and she's going to be answering all the questions you don't want to publicly ask. So if you do have any questions for Sarah, if you hop onto her Instagram, which is linked in this interview, you can submit it anonymously. Is that right, Sarah?
That's right. The link, when you click through there, I don't get to see who's put the questions in. You can ask anything, absolutely anything at all. And we've had everything from people talking about their mental health issues, crisis, right way through to, I don't know, periods, that you name it. And I'm very happy to either be answering from my own personal opinion, go and finding the expert, or getting you in the right direction if it's help that you're needing elsewhere.
Oh, I think it's absolutely amazing. And then you're going to be choosing so many questions putting in the magazine each month, which is incredible. And I'm just so happy to have you on board. You know, a different perspective as well, and a different outlook on pageants, I think is amazing, because literally Crowns and Sashes is my absolute like little baby, and it's just growing so much, and I love having new team members. I really do. It gets me all excited and giddy, but I'm just quite sad, I really.
Well, you know what? One of the things that I'm really loving bringing with the agony aunt side of things is that I'm finding there's a lot of people asking the questions everybody else wants to know. And a lot of it is actually around things that there's been unspoken rules created that shouldn't be there. And people, you know, I don't know, like the whole don't compete in green, let's say, you know, it's just like, yeah. And it's just one of those kind of cutting the rubbish out of it and go, no, this is the fact, that, and this is the why, this is the how, and because some people are worried about either asking the directors in case they sound silly, or they don't want to challenge something because they think that it may sound too political, or whatever it is. And I'm more than happy to ask those questions.
I think it's brilliant. One of the big pageant myths I hear all the time is about pageant shoes. You have to have the big nude platform shoes to be able to win a pageant. I hear that, and it's not the case, people. It's not the case.
Literally had the question this week that somebody had been told by their coach that they had to wear tippy tops, otherwise they won't win. It was like, no, if you can't walk in them, you won't win.
Exactly.
You can walk in. Nude shoes are great for making your legs look long. That's the reason why people wear them, but they're not the be all and end all. Just walking shoes you can walk in.
Exactly. I'm having that debate with my brain at the moment, because I've got pageant shoes. They're not tippy toes. I can't remember where I got them from, but they're very, very high. And I'm like practicing my walk in there, and I'm like, oh, am I going to be able to manage it after a year of no heels? I've got all a backup pair, so I'm currently having this shoe battle in my own brain at the moment.
Well, you know what? I'm starting to wear my heels during the day now because
I do that.
You're saying you haven't worn them for a year. I have not worn heels for 10 years.
Oh my gosh.
10 years was the last time I remember wearing heels. So that's I've got a bit of an uphill battle. I found myself some nice shoes though. Harriet went and sourced a few different options, and we've got a pair that aren't too high, but look pretty.
See, that's the main thing. You've got to be able to walk in them and feel comfortable, haven't you? So, the agony, and obviously I saw it on your Instagram before, we decided to get you on board Crowns and Sashes. I get very excited when I say it. Is that part of your pageant platform then, or is that just something else just to give back to the pageant community?
It is my platform. I mean, for the 8 years that I've been involved in pageants, whilst this is the first time I'm actually competing, my door has always been the one that's hot at the, off the hinges at the pageants, and whether it be before, during, after, literally, whether it's the life talk, it's the pep talk, it's the fact someone forgot some boob tape. You name it, I'm always the go-to source for all of these things. And when we were looking at what to do in terms of pageant platform, this just felt the most natural kind of extension, because it's something I already do, something I already love doing, and it just makes it available to more people, and it also takes away the pressure of the knowing, so that anonymity when asking those questions, from that point of view, because a lot of people do, I think, hold back for fear of being judged by asking something or challenging something.
I mean, I've been in pageantry 8-9 years, and there's still some questions I wouldn't publicly ask, because you do get a little bit nervous sometimes, don't you? You kind of feel like that new kid in school, don't you, sometimes, and you're just scared to raise your hand and ask something, but yet 90% of the room is actually thinking the same thing as you.
Absolutely. No, totally. And sometimes as well, by asking that question, it starts a conversation as well, because I'm not always going to know the answer. But by actually having this outlet so other people can contribute as well, because, we might be at some points just answering a question with a question and going, right, okay, what does the rest of pageantry think about this as a subject? Yeah. And sometimes it's about having those debates.
Yeah, I completely agree. We've needed someone like you forever. At least you finally joined us. I mean, officially forever, because I know you've obviously been behind the scenes for 8 years now with Harriet, but officially you are pageant agony aunt.
Yeah, it's all official. So I'm still going to be doing a bit of fundraising and all that kind of stuff, just in terms of contributing towards particularly the Christie. But my efforts are all about supporting the other girls who are competing, and that goes for not just people in UK National Miss, it's across every single pageant system. I'm there for them and the mums.
I love that. It's just like the magazine as well, because obviously we support every single system, whether it's national in the UK or even international. I mean, we've got American Queens been interviewed as well now, so might even have some Americans popping up with some questions for you, which is very, very exciting. So you've not got long now until your pageant final. It's in July. So are you all prepared? Have you got... Sorry?
75 days.
Oh my gosh, you're on countdown. I love it. I'm on countdown for Diamond as well.
I'm trying to drink lots of water. This is me on camera. Harriet, I'm drinking water.
Is that a Crown Coach bottle I see there?
Oh, absolutely.
It's fine then.
I filled a limited edition white one.
I like it. So obviously, Harriet sourced your shoes. So what about your dresses? All your dresses?
Picking them up tomorrow night. They've been at the dress lady, my friend Lorraine. She's doing a couple of little alts. So yeah, my evening gown has just been finished off, and my fashion wear's been made, and I'm just trying it on.
Oh, exciting then. So you'll all be prepared. And I know that you're going to be doing some fundraising and have been doing some fundraising for the Christie. What have you actually been up to with your fundraising?
Well, the plan is actually to totally rent Harriet out as pageant coach. So
like that.
I'm going to be raffling some slots with Harriet, and at the minute just quite sought after. She's pretty much, I think, fully booked for the next month. So I've managed to get some time, which I'm going to be putting forward for some raffles. So it's great. Anyone who's wanting to get ready for pageants, it's going to give them a good sort of head start.
Definitely. I know Natasha, who is our hostess with the mostess, training by Harriet for her walk training, and as well as some little interview training as well. And she won the crown, people. She won the crown.
Yeah, no, she trained actually 3 of the queens that done for Atlantic. So definitely, yeah, worthwhile booking in with. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just utilising a resource. It's like it's time for her to pay up.
What if at last 8 years she needs to give you...
Exactly.
So how much are you wanting to raise? Have you got a target in mind?
£250 I've set myself as a target on it, so that's what I'm going for. I haven't done much up till now, just because I decided that I would just concentrate on the agony aunt side of things till now, get us out of lockdown, and then we can start doing some physical, actually getting out there. So I've also, because I took very poorly about 3 years ago, and the positive outcome of it, I lost 9 stone. So there's a whole different wardrobe of Sarah that I'm also going to be sticking on eBay for literally a couple of pound each, and I'm putting all that to the charity as well.
Oh, that's amazing. I did a big clear out yesterday, but I'm dropping mine off at my local charity shop. 6 bags worth of clothes, which is quite insane, to be honest. You know, when you keep for a couple of years and you just think, yeah, it'll come back in fashion, and it doesn't. I'm like, yeah, I need to get rid of it now.
I tell you what I have done now, I've put a pile of stuff which is for interview wear type stuff, because it used to be at the office and all that, and I can't remember the name of it at the moment. I'll send you the link so you can maybe pop it on, because it's great for pageant girls to actually any old interview wear, and it's a charity that works with the homeless and provides clothes for them going to interviews.
Oh, a bit like what Meghan Markle did with her.
She is like the chair. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. So it is linked with that. And I mean, from my point, I know that they run short on plus size. So for that, I know that my wardrobe will be much needed for them. I know they had quite a lot of the smaller sizes, but they don't turn it away. It's just a case of they're desperate for the larger sizes, and shoes they were desperate for as well. So a really, really good one. So for girls to get involved with.
Yeah, well, send me the link and we'll put it in the comments down below for people to donate.
Fabulous.
And hopefully they can get some extra goodies for the girls getting ready for women getting ready for their interview. When Meghan Markle launched that campaign, I did think it was absolutely amazing. So, but unfortunately, Instagram gives us a timer on interviews, which is very frustrating because I don't like to cut them short and then put them on Facebook and YouTube. So I like to keep them about 15 minutes. But thank you so much for joining us, Sarah, and welcome to the team again. I'm sorry, I get so excited, everyone, about Crowns and Sashes. It's my little baby, and it's raised over £1,000 now for the Samaritans. So it's been hard work. It was a slow process from doing a blog to back to college to then launching the magazine, but so worth it. I'm loving it. So thank you so much for joining us, and I can't wait to read the first pageant Agony Aunt with Mum Elaine. Very, very excited. So get those questions into Sarah, everyone. And again, thank you for joining us, and good luck at the final, even though I'll be speaking to you way more before then anyway, but good luck anyway. Thank you again so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.